Hi, hello, you beautiful souls. Thank you for joining me today. Carmen Delport here, and I want to talk about today a contemplation. And the reason why I want to talk about it is because so many people are doing it, but not doing it what I would call in the right way. That is serving you. Because some people do contemplation from the mind. And contemplation should be done with a heart, mind, equally balanced. And even more heart than mind, especially more heart than mind, if you are someone that's living from the ego, from the mind. And so that is normally people that is very much working in their careers, in the job where they have to think a lot. And some people just naturally do think a lot. So contemplation, how do you do it so that it really serves you? When you contemplate, when you make the decision that I'm going to spend some time reflecting and contemplating, it is important that you set yourself a time. So you don't have your phone or you're being interrupted by the outside world. It is a moment that we allow ourselves to understand the deeper meaning, to receive higher information, and to receive guidance. That is what contemplation is. Now, contemplation can lead into meditation, or meditation can lead into contemplation. So how do you do contemplation the right way? And as with everything, there isn't just one way. So when you are contemplating, you want to, first of all, quiet the mind. Now, you will have a topic that you contemplate, okay? For example, it can be, what decision should I make regarding something in my work? What decision or which way should I go with this situation in my relationship with a loved one, with someone at work? And so you put the intention that this is what it's about. Okay, that's one way of doing it, and I'm going to focus on that first. So you can write that down, or you can just set that intention. And then feel into your body. Where in your body do you feel it? What emotions is coming up for you? And then if there's thoughts coming up, if the mind wants to run off with something, note it because it's valid, okay? Then after you've noted it, you bring yourself back into your body. Again, the intention is whatever, how does it feel, where is there maybe aches and pains, emotions, and just breathing into that, being with that, and allow it to unfold. And if the mind comes up again, that's absolutely fine. Maybe this is the more time you go into the body, into allowing the body of wisdom to talk to you, the mind will start connecting with that body information, and you might be receiving information in your mind, thoughts or ideas coming from the body. Okay? So then let that information come through remember it, write it down if you want to, definitely write it down actually. Go back into the body, okay? And then eventually at some point the mind really goes quiet. And maybe by now you've written down a few ideas or a few pointers or whatever it is. And then you can feel into those. Like it's like an internal digestion of thoughts, ideas, emotions. Okay? So contemplation is never something we just do for 5 minutes. Okay? You always allow yourself some time. And we are specifically now in a period of contemplation, in eclipse season. And so that is one way of doing contemplation, okay? The other way of doing contemplation, if you don't want to set an intention, and you know that something isn't right, you know something is bothering you, but you don't know what, or you know something is coming up and so much is happening in your life that you are not sure, then contemplation is finding that silence. Now, finding the silence within, so you can play some music, you can spend some time in nature. Again, have a piece of paper with you, a journal with you, or tape recorder, whatever. And sink into your body. This time you really want to quiet the mind, because you don't really know what you are contemplating. So you want to really, if something comes up through the mind, you let it go into the body. Something comes up in the mind, you let it go, come back into the body. Breathing into wherever you feel the uneasiness. Maybe it's in your heart, maybe it's in your stomach, maybe it's in your back, maybe it's in your head, maybe, you breathe into it. And eventually, as the mind is quieting down, you will have a realization, like this is what it's about. This is what this uneasiness is about. This is what's been bothering me. This is maybe what I couldn't have seen before. And so then contemplation, it will show you, for example, let's say it is someone in your life that's not serving you well. Then you can go into, why is this not serving me? Please show me more why. And then you note it down and you park that. And then you feel again if there's anything else you need to contemplate. And let your body speak to you. Let your body tell you, is there something else that doesn't feel right, that I need to allow my body to speak to me about? Okay? Now, when I do contemplation, it's either with a specific topic that I'm sitting down or sitting or lying, doesn't matter, and I will feel into it and just allow whatever information there is to come through my mind and in my body, both, because I've practiced this for many years, so I can allow both to flow. And I know which ones are ego. The ego mind that wants to pull you away from what it is really about. So I allow all that information to come through. And then once all the information is through, then I connect with my soul and I ask my soul, is there anything else here that I need to know? And then my soul will come through and give me specific guidance and instructions about what I need to focus on, maybe what specific healing I need to do, maybe specific actions or conversations or whatever it is. So, and I'm talking about this today because most people is doing contemplation from the mind. Is let me think about this. Contemplation is not about thinking about this. Contemplation is about feeling and allowing your mind to become one with your feelings, with your heart, and allow the information to come through. Okay? So it's not a thinking process of pros and cons and all that, and this is better than that. No. It is a phase of allowing. It is a phase of receiving. So I hope you find this helpful, and I highly recommend that you make time in your schedule at least once a week to contemplate, because contemplation is different than meditation. Meditation is when you allow yourself the nothingness. No contemplation, no thinking, no doing. It's a nothingness. It's a you connecting with you. It's a beingness. Being with your soul. Being with you. Your physical body, your emotional body. Just being. It's a switching off from the 3D world. Where contemplation is you're bringing both together. So once a week, make time to contemplate. Every day meditate, half an hour. I always say half an hour at least, because we're all so busy. And once a week, an hour to contemplate. So I hope you find this helpful. I'm sending you so much love. It's important to put yourself first and to make this time to do these practices. Because through doing this, you will realize what is most important, and you will allow your life to flow with your soul and not against it. So as always, thank you for being here. If you like this, please like, share and subscribe. I really appreciate that. And as always, I'm available for healing and guidance. And thank you. Bye.